This program is brought to you by thepodcastfactory.com.
Hi, my name is Igor Kheifets, and this is the List Building Lifestyle, the only podcast which delivers cutting-edge conversion strategies from the online trenches straight to your earbuds. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. I also invite you to grab a free copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. And now, once again, it's time to claim your list building lifestyle. Welcome back to another edition of the List Building Lifestyle with your host, Igor Kheifets. It's been a while since we spoke about the moral side of marketing, the conceptual side that delves into, is it right to market? Should we be aggressive? Is it okay to ask for a lot of money? Is it okay to, quote unquote, manipulate the prospect into checking out our stuff? Is it okay with being an intruder, a pest in their life, and try to push our product into their face? Well, the reason I decided to do another one of these episodes is because lately I've been noticing a trend. Now, this is not a new trend by any means, of course. It's been out there for a while. I honestly believe this is one of the reasons why so many people fail online, if we're not talking about the technical or the marketing reason, the psychological reason. And the reason is people believe that all marketing is bad, that marketing or selling is a bad thing. It's a bad profession. And there's even a bunch of different dogmas and cliches about salespeople. The used car salesman comes to mind, of course. The, if it quacks like a salesman, run the other way comes to mind. But I honestly think that that's a really limited outlook on the way the world works today. Now, the first thing I want to say is that almost every single consumer, almost every single person believes that all marketing is bad. All sales is bad, all marketing is bad, and that people who do sales and marketing are evil. They're the devil, basically, until they go out to buy something they want or need. So I'll give an example. About a year ago, maybe actually a bit more now, man, time flies. About 2 years ago, I've done laser eye surgery. And, I was shopping for a company that I'm going to basically give my eyes to and do this surgery. I got to tell you, I went with a company that marketed the best, that actually had the best marketing, that showed the most empathy, and where I felt the most understood. This company did not have the best track record in eye surgery. There were other companies who did better. This company had a bunch of complaints about them on the internet. And in spite of that, I went with them because their marketing was better. And I honestly believe, as a marketer, that whoever invests a lot of time and thinking into their marketing will invest just as much time and thinking into their product, if not more, because they believe in what they're selling. They go, and they create marketing mechanisms and they do their best job at it because they believe in what they're selling, because they know what they're selling is good. Now, incidentally, when me and my wife were shopping for a plastic surgeon to do a breast operation, well, the boob job, basically, that's the term, to do a boob job, we went through 4 different clinics and eventually stopped at the most expensive one with the best marketing. Once again, for the exact same reason, because that's where my wife, not me, because she was the decision maker here, that's where my wife felt the most understood. That's where she felt people knew what they were doing, people knew what she was going through, and that they will take good care of her. And that was created only by great marketing. So when you see other people out there complain about marketers and telemarketers and salespeople, they only complain about the things that they don't need. But the moment they go out shopping, the moment they go out seeking solutions to their problems, all of a sudden, it's the marketing that attracts them. All of a sudden, they start paying attention to the people who market the best, because they don't want to give money to somebody who's lousy at it. I mean, when was the last time you signed up with somebody with an ugly ass website, with a really bad sales copy, with really bad positioning, with really awful branding, somebody who just broke all the rules of really good marketing? When was the last time you did that? I don't remember even once doing that in the last 7 or 8 years. okay, when I became aware of marketing, of course, but that's me. So here's the point I'm trying to make. Marketing, while perceived as bad by other people, while perceived as this necessary evil by the consumer most of the time, or at least that's the conversation at the dinner table, is only perceived that way if A, the prospect doesn't need it, or B, it's badly done. Marketing that's done really well becomes a positive conversation at the dinner table. It becomes a social currency, and the prospect feels really good saying yes and making a buying decision. Now, think Apple or think the most recent car purchase you made. These are purchases you're probably really, really proud of. And usually that's because of the good marketing that's been done, okay, to support a good product. Now, of course, let's be honest. If you're doing great marketing for a really shitty product, or you're just a sleazeball that's lying through his teeth trying to create good marketing and you don't deliver, then of course, you're making a bad name for yourself. You're making a bad name for all of us marketers, and the marketplace will catch up with you. And I guarantee it will happen. I've seen it happen many times before. In fact, two people come to mind, when it comes to selling something that's actually, well, fits, or that's in sync with what you're promising. That is two students that I've had. One of them is a student, the other one was more of like an acquaintance who I've helped. Basically, they were selling coaching programs, and one of them, I taught him how to sell the coaching programs, taught him how to structure them, and he sold them, but he basically never delivered. Okay, he sold them the right way, but he never delivered. And very soon, within just 6 months of him selling bogus coaching programs, the marketplace caught up with him. He lost his Warrior Forum account. He lost his PayPal account. There were a ton of negative reviews about him on the internet. And he had to actually get out of the game and come back about a year later under a different name. Okay, which is, I don't think it's the best practice, but whatever. Point is that he ruined his reputation completely by selling bogus product that doesn't support the claims he was making. Now, the other guy was already doing pretty well for himself, but then we met up a couple of times. I consulted him how to sell better, how to have his sales team sell better, close better. And he grew tremendously within just a couple of months. And again, the marketplace caught up with him because he promised things he could not deliver on. And eventually he got sued for a collective of like $500,000 or $300,000, something like that. And again, got out of the industry and went into a totally different business where people did not have to know his name for him to make money. So these are two prime examples in my life of people that really invested all their time in learning how to market, learning how to sell, but never backed it up with a great product. But that, if of course, is a detour, a much necessary to deliver a different point. You should not be upset. You should not be ashamed. You should not feel queasy about marketing. You should be proud to call yourself an internet marketer. You should be proud to call yourself an entrepreneur. You should be proud of saying, I offer a service or a solution to the marketplace that helps people to X, whatever that X is. If you're selling business opportunity, you're helping people achieve financial and time freedom. You're helping people to live the 4-hour work week. You're helping people, break the chains of the 9 to 5. You're helping people live a better life, live a free life, live an easier life, live a life worth fucking living. And that, okay, my friend, is something to be proud of. It's not something to be ashamed of. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with you getting out of bed in the morning and doing everything within your power and even more to do a good fucking job of marketing that solution. In fact, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to the marketplace to market that solution in the best ethical way possible, pushing the limits of what you thought was acceptable or was aggressive before. Okay, now, and if you doubt whether or not you should be this way, think about it this way. What if you were selling cures for cancer? What if you had a machine or a lotion that if you put it on somebody who's like stage 1 or stage 2 cancer, in time, you could save their life. There was like a 75% chance to save their life. Let's just say you have something like that. Let's just say it's a pill, right? You're selling a pill that cures cancer. And just so it happens that your neighbor's daughter, who's only 14, has cancer. And you knock on his door and you say, hey, buddy, I got this thing that cures cancer. And what he does, he shuts the door right in your face saying, I don't need it. Okay, we tried everything, it doesn't work. I accepted the fact I'm gonna lose my daughter. Don't mess with me. Don't mock me. Don't waste my time. I'm not interested. Now, at that point, when you get rejected, what do? If you genuinely believe that you got the cure for cancer and you have the proof to back it up, of course, you will knock on this guy's door, okay, for the next 6 months if you have to. You will knock on his window. You will throw rocks up his chimney. You will stalk him, in the parking lot. You will put signs on his, front lawn, whatever. You'll do whatever you have to do in order to get the solution into his hands and say, yes, okay, let me try it. And if that's the case with the cure for cancer, it should be the case with your business opportunity. Okay. It should be the case. And if you don't believe in your business opportunity to the extent that allows you to do that, then change the business that you actually believe in. Okay, that would be very, very useful for you. But here's my point. All marketing is perceived bad only until people realize they need this product. That's about it. And the ironic part is, of course, the people who complain about your marketing are never going to buy from you anyway. Like, they will complain about your marketing if they're not interested. If they're interested, they're listening. If they're interested, they cannot be angry with you, right? Because they're busy consuming your marketing. So stop listening to the people who tell you you're a scammer. Stop listening to people who tell you you are a disgrace to our society. Stop listening to the people that shame you into believing that what you're doing is the wrong thing, and do the best job you can possibly do as a marketer, marketing your business opportunity. And for, tips and tricks and strategies on how to do that, just keep listening to the List Building Lifestyle, of course. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the List Building Lifestyle. I'm your host, Igor Kheifets. Take care. Bye. Thank you for listening to the List Building Lifestyle. Make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Google Play to never miss an episode. Because who knows, just one conversion tactic we share on the show might double your list and double your business. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. And don't forget to claim your complimentary copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. This is Igor Kheifets, and until next time we talk, have a good one.
This is the podcastfactory.com.